Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Another video today. Thanks for joining. Today I'm going to talk about something really important when it comes to starting anything new. So if you're going to start something new, like a new gym routine, a new job, making content, for example, you're going to really want to have the courage to be a fool. And I'm going to kind of unpack that in this video, but I think it's really crucial to have the courage to be a fool. So another way to say that is, and this is a quote from a famous psychologist, you have to be willing to be a fool to advance. You'll find a bunch of different versions of that, but the basic idea is in order to be a master or to be good at anything, you have to first go through the fool stage where you're kind of dumb and you're kind of making mistakes and you're learning and it's growing pains. So with this channel, I'm having the courage to be a fool. I know my first however many videos, 10 videos, 50 videos, 100 videos are probably going to be dog shit. I don't know, probably not going to be that good. But I have the courage to be a fool and learn along the way. I got caught way too much in this analysis paralysis like I talked in the last video, and all this thinking, but you're not getting feedback. You have to start doing, get feedback, make mistakes, be a fool, and learn from that. It really requires getting comfortable being uncomfortable. So let me give you a few examples to sort of illustrate what I'm talking about. Now, I was lucky enough in middle school and high school to have an incredible strength and conditioning coach who taught me the ropes. He taught me how to lift weight. He taught me all the basic human movements. Coach Hawker, you're the man. But I know a lot of people haven't had that training. They weren't in sports, or they want to go to the gym, but they don't know what to do. And my advice is have the courage to be a fool. Just get to the gym. Pick up some dumbbells. Start doing a curl. Nobody in the gym cares. We think that people care, but they really don't. People are focused on how they look in the mirror or tracking their reps and all that. People aren't really thinking about you. And I mean that respectfully. They're not really paying attention. So just get into the gym and start, safely experimenting with some different movements. Watch some videos. You could hire a trainer and that helps your learning curve. Or you could just start moving the bar around in a safe way. Watch some YouTube videos beforehand. Try to learn form. Ask a friend who can teach you form. But just start. Don't allow this, I don't know what I'm doing, to stop you from getting into the gym, for example. So be a fool and you will learn as you go and you'll get better and you'll reap the benefits. Another thing that people may feel foolish doing is talking to people, or networking as it's often called. I've had a number of sales jobs, relationship management jobs, and the skill set that really seems to work with that is taking a genuine interest in other people, asking them questions. What are they interested in? What do they do at their job? Where's the company going? What do you want to be doing in the future? Just take a genuine interest. And I got that from Dale Carnegie's How to Influence People, How to Win Friends and Influence People. But if you just take a genuine interest in folks, you'll find that people really respond to that. Say their name. They respect someone acknowledging their existence and taking an interest. But you may feel like a fool when you first start practicing that, and that's okay. I felt like a fool when I started practicing it, but now it comes so easy for me to talk to anybody. I feel like I could talk to an alien if I was sitting across the table. I would just take an interest. What planet are you from? What do you guys like to eat there? Like, what do you do for fun on this planet? You could just take an interest in people. Okay, so that's another example. The last one is what I'm doing now, is making content. If there's stuff you want to talk about, maybe you love bumblebees and you want to have a bumblebee YouTube channel, but you never made videos before, or you don't know how to do XYZ. Just be foolish. Just grab a camera, get the basics, and start recording a bumblebee, and then you talk about the bumblebee. Whatever it is, right? Just give yourself permission to be foolish at the beginning. It's like a rite of passage. You have to get through being a fool in order to approach competence and mastery. So it's just part of the deal. You got to go through that sort of uncomfortable, foolish growth process. And then when you look back, you realize that was the learning. That was where the skill was cultivated. It was uncomfortable. It was outside your comfort zone. It was new, but that was the learning. It was the feedback that you needed to just grow on that path. So I have this new playlist that I just created called Early Days. So I'm just going to load it up with a bunch of videos where I'm talking about these sorts of ideas. And a lot of it is for me, just reaffirming to myself that it's okay to be foolish as we move forward on this path. So I think that's all we're going to say today about the courage to be a fool. Give yourself permission to be a fool when you start something new. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to know how to do all of these things, right out of the gate. You have to go through a period of trial and error, learning and growing. Everyone had to do that. It's rare that you just start something and you're excellent at it. You have to work. And that's why so many people don't become excellent in the things that they want to, because they never went through the uncomfortable period of being a fool. So have the courage to be a fool. All right, guys. Love you guys. Godspeed on all your future endeavors.